Back in time when many of us were coming of age.
This has been a whole lot of fun Monday through Friday.
Sure
Tonight, Don remembers when he hosted a program here on TV5 that not only had Cleveland dancing, but much of the nation dancing right along with you as well, every week.
That's right, Ted. And, you know, while we were putting this Remember When story together, all kinds of memories came flooding back to me as I got to talk to some people I hadn't seen in nearly 25 years. And, you know, they're people many of you grew up watching.
It's America's top contemporary music show, Upbeat. 1 full hour with the top stars who make the top hits. And now here's the popular host of Upbeat, Don Webster.
Thank you very much. We have some very special guests with us on Upbeat today.
This is Studio C here at TV5. It's where the morning exchange comes to you from these days, but 25 years ago, it's where we did Upbeat, one of the most successful local programs ever to be taken nationwide. And you know, looking back on it, none of us involved ever gave it a thought that we were living through the golden age of rock and roll.
Every day with you, girl, is sweeter than the day before. I know that the end of my mind is so near. I can't turn the news to nobody.
That was Otis Redding's last performance. He left Cleveland on a plane that crashed, killing Redding and his entire band. Before Upbeat went nationwide, it was called the Big Five Show, when I interviewed our most famous guests, the Beatles.
Who is, if there is, a chief Beatle? Me. Is there a leader of the group?
Not really, you know. If anybody gets the blame for anything, it's me, so that's why I'm called the leader.
Upbeat was eventually seen in about 90 markets around the country. Sonny Geraci and his Cleveland band, the Outsiders, were regulars on the show.
We used to travel around the country. We'd play a show, go back to the hotel, relax a little bit, and every city, all of a sudden, the Upbeat would pop on, and there we were. Because we used to come in here and tape. Then we used to tape like 5, 6 songs and then disappear out of town for 2 months. And you guys used to air them every couple of weeks. We were always on. It was great exposure.
See the blonde dancer in the yellow dress on the riser? Well, 25 years ago, she was 15-year-old Linda Mulcahy. Now she's Linda Minocchio. She says that notoriety and famous people she was meeting every week didn't dawn on her at the time.
I suppose that I didn't realize the impact it had, you know, maybe on my peers, that it did at the time. You know, it was different. You know, everybody wanted to know, how can we dance on the Upbeat show? Can we, you know, try out for it? Everybody wanted to do it.
And what about that other music show that was so popular at the same time, American Bandstand? Well, in a recent interview with Roy Weisinger, Dick Clark said his show almost started right here at TV5.
Do you know, prior to Upbeat and Don's show, that I applied to this very television station we're on now for a job to host a television show with kids dancing the records? Really? And I was like thrown out. They said, no way.
There might not have been a Don Webster if you had gotten the job, Dick.
I've told Don that on many occasions.
Remember,
So it was the
wonderful.
The vision of Don Paris and
Herman Spiro.
Herman Spiro.
That's right.
Great.
That brought you
And
home.
thank you, Dick, for not getting the job here.
Or he could have been a weatherman.
I didn't know until
back in
this
the old
week
country.
that you interviewed the Beatles.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a favorite Beatle, by the way?
Paul McCartney.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we have time.
Show them what you got there.
I got to show you this. We got to find out why. We'll find out next week why. Remember this game? Maybe some of you have it at home. The Eyewitness News Game is glaring. There we go. The Eyewitness News Game. Do you remember this? I want to show you something else real fast inside. We all had little cards.
Oh no.
We all had our little cards and
big game board.
Let's see. Ted was a who, I was a when, and Don was a when. And his question was: Don predicts a storm will be moving through our area when Echo 5 will show it. We're away from Echo 5 now.
It's just a little bit dated.
I'll tell you.
But Don's going to be predicting another storm that the Echo 25 picks up on its radar, perhaps.
Times have moved along, yes.
Is it time for me to put on my other hat?
This is it.